today's collectible spot, we are having a look at the Halloween 3 Season of the Witch replica mask. Yes, I know it's not Halloween yet, but Spot was really feeling a little nostalgic for Halloween to come a little faster than it was already. I mean, we're still into the summer season, but I keep thinking I want to do Halloween stuff. So, of course, above and beyond doing the spooky spots for October, I figured we have a look at a couple of Halloween-themed masks leading up to Halloween. Now, this is the Halloween 3 Season of the Witch mask. Of course, made famous in Halloween 3 Season of the Witch, being the cursed masks of Silver Shamrock. Anybody that's watched Halloween 3 Season of the Witch, you either like it or you dislike it. And you probably dislike it maybe for the wrong reasons, because one of the main big strikes that people always say, well, that's the movie that doesn't have Michael Myers in it. I almost think that that's the good thing about Season of the Witch. Season of the Witch was its very own unique thing that I think now people are starting to see the real appeal in the movie, maybe not so much when it first came out. But in Season of the Witch, there was 3 masks made by the Silver Shamrock Company. 3 notable masks. They did other masks as well, but there are 3 notable masks were the Jack-o'-lantern that we're having a look at today, the Witch, and the Skeleton. Spot picked this up, by the way, as well as a couple of other masks from the folks over at Trick or Treat Studios. Not only do they do Michael Myers masks, Halloween 3 masks of both the, well, all 3, Pumpkin, the Witch, and Skeleton, but they also do a ton of horror movie, other horror masks, and other stuff, souvenirs and stuff like that as well. So you can go to www.trickortreatstudios.com. Check them out. And I also got these along with my order. And I think these are, I haven't actually checked this yet, but I feel like these are stickers. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. If they are, that makes me very happy. Because, of course, you know, Spot's a big fan of stickers. And I think, I don't know why Spot's spending so much time on this. Maybe they're not actually stickers. They're just cardboard circles here. But Trick or Treat Studios. So we've got ourselves, again, the Halloween 3 Season of the Witch mask. Some people just call it Halloween 3. Now, this is the Jack-o'-lantern mask. Of the 3 masks, and eventually I do want to get myself maybe like the Skeleton mask and the Witch mask, but of the 3, my favorite was always the Jack-o'-lantern. And maybe, you know what, let me know down below what your favorite mask was from Halloween 3. I've also gone ahead and I've just put it on a mannequin head, just so it was a little easier to showcase it. I can also spin it around too. And one of the notable things about it, as with exactly in the movie, there is the Silver Shamrock Novelties badge. Now don't worry, there's not a chip inside. I'm not going to actually trigger it by accident and have all these worms coming out of my mouth and stuff like that. I won't do that. But luckily, I like that they went as far as adding the actual badge on there. Really nice touch. Then on the back there, you've got Halloween and its trademark, copyright, and yada, yada, yada. The side, also, we've got a Halloween Season of the Witch, Halloween 3 tag. And actually, that's a good, right there. There's the other 2 masks that they have available as well. The Skull and the Witch. All 3 are great, but whenever I think Halloween 3, I always gravitate towards the Jack-o'-lantern. That's just me. And down below that, www.trickortreatstudios.com. And there's also masks to die for. Care instructions. Much like every other mask, you want to always make sure you keep them out of direct sunlight. Keep your mask away from extreme hot or cold. After wearing, always clean the inside of your mask with a damp sponge, because over time, sweat and oil from your skin can break down natural latex. Once dry, give the inside of your mask a light dusting with cornstarch or any other non-talc powder. Never submerge your mask in water or scrub it. If your mask gets dusty, simply dust it with a dry cloth or dust feather. If your mask has hair or hair gets dirty, wipe the hair with a damp washcloth and restyle. If you follow these care instructions, your trick-or-treat mask will last for many years to come. Again, I'll probably take the tag off when I'll be displaying this, and I'll likely be displaying this at the Halloween season. I may not be displaying it right now, but the mask is a good, faithful recreation of the mask itself. The mask itself was maybe just a little bit on the shinier side versus what in the movie. In the movie, it was a little bit more of a madder orange color. but they put gradients of the darker orange and the lighter orange, and they've blended the two quite nicely. A little darker areas right around the actual bands of the pumpkin. And then you've got the top section there that's been carved out, or given the indication that it's been carved out. I have not actually worn this mask, and I probably will not find myself putting it on. This will be something that I'm going to keep more so as a display, again, when the Halloween season actually really comes around, and not in summertime, but when the Halloween season actually comes around, I'll be displaying this guy probably on a mannequin head like you see right here. Unfortunately, though, it's a much rounder mask, and even like some of the Michael Myers masks, I just simply don't have a large enough mannequin head. I'm going to have to actually look into getting a larger mannequin head. But it's a really great looking mask. One of my personal favorites. Yes, it's not a Michael Myers mask, but it's still a mask that I personally think of every time Halloween rolls around. And every time Halloween rolls around, while I may not watch every single Halloween that I have on Blu-ray or DVD, or probably not VHS anymore, but I tell you, the one that I do always watch every year is Halloween 3. Between the masks, the silver shamrock, just the magicalness of the robots, it's a very fantastical movie. Yes, I did say fantastical. And of course, you can't overlook the catchy song. 6 more days to Halloween, Halloween. It's really a great movie, and I'm glad to see that kids, or really fans of horror movies, are now starting to see the appeal that they maybe didn't see the appeal in Halloween 3 before. If you take Michael Myers out of the equation, Halloween 3 was an outstanding horror movie. If they had simply just called it Season of the Witch, I don't think really anybody would have had an issue with the movie at all. If you guys are interested in picking up this mask for yourself or some of the other masks available, head over to www.trickortreatstudios.com and you can pick up Michael Myers masks, the Halloween 3 masks, or other horror masks as well. Today we're having a look at the Trick or Treat Studios Halloween Season of the Witch, Jack-o'-lantern, pumpkin, whatever you want to call it, silver shamrock mask. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have more collectible spots heading your way. As always, thanks for watching. See you next time.